Hi everyone, it's Missy and welcome back. This tutorial we will be doing the fan motif, as you can see before you, that we have three different combinations we need to make according to the pattern. I have a black and red version, a black and gold, and a black and blue, and this pattern is actually really quick to make. It may look a little daunting because you have some open work and so forth, but it uses just the basic stitches. And I'm making a small, and I believe all sizes you make a total of 9. 3 of each color combination. So all I'm going to be using is a size I crochet hook, and then you want to have a pair of scissors handy because we are going to be changing color, as you can see. And the one that I have left to make is this one, the black and red one. So I'm going to set these off to the side. And you're going to start with your color black first. So I'm just going to bring my yarn up here. There we go. We're going to start with a slip knot. We're going to chain 5. And then we're going to slip stitch in the first chain to form a ring. Then we're ready to go into row 1. So we'll just chain 3. And this is going to count as our first double crochet here and throughout the pattern. We're going to complete 6 double crochets in the ring. So you just maybe need to open up your ring a bit to see where you need to stick your hook. So I completed 5 of the 6 double crochets. On the 6th one, I want to change to my next color. So I'm going to bring my red up here. Now I'm going to yarn over, so I'm working my double crochet. And right when you have just 2 loops on your hook, you want to stop. Drop the black yarn, just lay the red yarn over the top of your hook, and finish off the stitch. That's how you change colors with a double crochet. Now you want to work with your working yarn, not with your tail. And all I'm going to do is, and that finishes row 1, so we have a total of 7 double crochets, and now I'm going to turn my work. And row 2 this is actually the right side of our project. So we're going to chain 4. So this counts as a double crochet, the chain 3, and then 1 extra chain. And now I'm going to double crochet in the next stitch. So not the stitch that we came up from, but the next one. Then I'm going to chain 1 and double crochet in the next stitch. We're just going to keep doing this across the pattern. And that opens up our stitches into a nice curve, as you can see, for our fan shape. And then my last double crochet, I'm going to work it in the top of this chain 3. So when you finish row 2, you should have 6 chain 1 spaces and 7 double crochet stitches. Okay, now we're ready to move on to row 3, so we're going to turn our work. I'm going to chain 3. I'm going to complete 2 double crochets in this chain 1 space. And then working across the pattern, I am going to double crochet 3 times and each chain 1 space across. Okay, so I'm in my last chain 1 space and I'm going to complete my 3rd double crochet, and again I'm going to change color. I'm going to change back to my black yarn. And now I have finished row 3. So for this row we should have a total of 18 double crochet stitches. For row 4, I'm just going to turn my work and make sure I don't get all tangled up in my yarn. And I am going to chain 3 and double crochet in the first stitch. This would be the same stitch as the base of our beginning chain 3. So I'm just going to go right in there. And then I want to chain 5. And I want to double crochet in the next 3 stitches. So you have like this huge loop between these 2 double crochet stitches. I'm just going to repeat that across. I'm going to chain 5. And then double crochet in the next 3 stitches. Okay, so when you get to the end of your row, you'll see that you only have 2 places left to make a double crochet after you chain the 5. So what we are really going to do is we're going to skip this next double crochet and we're going to complete 2 double crochets on the top of our beginning chain 3. So, and then we're also going to be changing colors in between all this. So let's complete our first double crochet in the top of the beginning chain 3. So we got that, and now we're going to complete our second one there in the same spot. Right before I finish the stitch, I'm going to change back to red. And now I have completed my 4th row, and I'm just laying this down so you guys can get an idea of what it's supposed to look like. The row 5 is going to be the last row of our project. So if you don't want to get tangled up in your yarn, you can cut the black one. Get that one moved out of the way. And then for the red pattern, or when we're using the red color yarn, I'm just going to chain 1. I'm going to single crochet in that first stitch, and I'm going to single crochet 7 times in this chain 5 space. Okay, so you're covering up that black. And then I want to single crochet, or skip the next double crochet stitch and single crochet in the next one. So you're single crocheting into that middle double crochet of those 3, that group of 3 stitches. And then you're going to go right into your chain 5 space and single crochet another 7 times. And you're just going to keep repeating this all the way across. When you get to the very end of this row, you're going to single crochet in the top of the beginning chain 3. And then you are ready to fasten off your yarn. I'll just set this off and give you, so this is what it will look like when it's done. So I just single crocheted 7 and then single crocheted once in that chain 3 and fastened off my yarn. You can weave in your tails, and after you have made 3 of each of these color combinations, or whatever color combinations you're working on, you are ready to go on to the next motif, which is the flower. Just a reminder, if you do want a printed copy of these instructions, these are from Red Heart Yarn. I have the link in the description box below to the free PDF pattern. And if you have any questions, you can leave a comment below also. Thanks for watching. Bye.